Peace and blessings, my babies. How art thou? Blessed and highly favored, I'm hoping. And if you're not, you're about to be, you see. Go ahead, come into the midst, please. But before you do, make sure you take your shoes off at my door, please. If you can. For little old me. We have our first official episode of the Throw and Go, and we're doing it for Leo the Braveheart tonight. I've been getting this urge and this tug and this pull in my spirit, so I turned this camera on and said, let's go. Now the Throw and Go, very simple for me. This right here that you all see is my talking board. This is how I connect the spirit better, and they deliver my messages right, directly, concisely, and precisely to me. We will be utilizing the Hoodoo Tarot deck today, in addition with the African American Tarot today. Through the use of both of these decks, I'm going to get 2 cards each, and then I'm going to be able to deliver the messages through that. But before I do, I want to start off with a prayer. Now, this is a prayer that I do to protect myself, to protect those who come seeking healing, reprieve, and release. And it goes a little something like this. Spirit God, Spirit Guides, ancestors, angels, Lords, and the Orishas that guard and protect me. First and foremostly, I want to thank you for even allowing me to be bestowed with such a gift. And I want to ask for permission to be able to tap into the divine to see Leo the Braveheart's energy. I do pray that these messages come through clearly, concisely, and directly, and that they be filled with love, light, peace, pure intentions, and more importantly, the white spirit, the motherfucking me truth. Anywhere that my energy is not required, I ask that you remove my bias from these readings and just allow me to be a vessel for the message and not the message itself. Anywhere that my energy is required, I pray that you direct it accordingly. Amen. Spirit, can I get 2 cards from the African American Tarot for Leo the Braveheart? Can I get 2 cards from the Hoodoo Tarot, Spirit, for Leo the Braveheart? Okay, me 3. So Leo the Braveheart, on my talking board here I have the King of Pentacles. Sorry if you all can't see that. It's a little broad. It's a little broad. The King of Pentacles. Well established, secure, stable, financially stable, always. The King of Pentacles is a masculine energy that knows where to direct their money, where to go to be able to accrue more prosperity and abundance and be rooted in whatever it is that they have their hands in. I have the Three of Cups in reverse. We have the Emperor, and then we have the Nine of Wands. Firstly, Leo the Braveheart, I want to start off saying scared money don't make no money. Okay? When you put limitations on yourself as far as how much you can attain in your prosperous nature and your abundant nature, that's exactly what you're going to get in return. When you say, no, I can't have that. No, that seems too far-fetched for me. No, that's just delusions of the mind, and I won't be able to ever attain being a millionaire. I won't ever be able to attain being the first out of my lineage to attain wealth, prosperity, abundance. That's exactly the type of energy that's going to be fostered into your life. You have to step out on a limb. You have to know that those that you have given over unto, that you've done so much for, they won't be the ones to support you, sweetie. It's rarely that way. Let me tell you how it really is. The people that you have taken care of, you've extended love, care, compassion, your motherfucking me pocketbook to, will be the very ones in the end to step on you. Do you hear what I'm saying to you? Understand it and hear it to be truth. This is not about people pleasing when it's concerning the destiny that God has laid out before you and the path that you're meant to walk. You must do that alone, 9 times out of 10. And you must do it with the courageous heart that you know that you have. Because let me tell you something. You can put your life on pause. You can place things to the side and say, I'll get to it later when I feel like the energy is more conducive for me, when the planetary bodies have aligned, when everything feels like it's falling into place, but it will never be that way. Ultimately, we are the masters of our destinies, the captain of our ship, and God gives us that ability. Free will is a beautiful thing. It's up to you if you actually want to implement that free will into your life. Break free of the matrix. Break free of these strongholds of lack mentality, of being a product of your environment, of only viewing your life from one perspective because that's all you've ever known. You're meant and you're sent for better, and you know it. You feel it in your spirit every time you're around those individuals that you've given your care, compassion, love, and financial stability to, and they constantly siphon from you. They gather and they store because they know that they can always return back to Leo for that little bit more, for that little bit of motivation, for that little bit of gumption to keep going. But who does that to you? What do they offer you? While you're staging and planning and setting up everybody else's life, what are you doing for you? Oh, okay, I heard nothing. You wasting your goddamn time. You running around trying to be accepted and loved and included into something that's not meant or sent for you. You allowing other people to call plays in your life and to make decisions where they don't have the authority. And neither do you. You better return back into yourself. You better go to your creator, your source, God, Allah, Hashim, Elohim, whatever you would like to title God, because he comes through many different forms. But you're doing yourself a disservice every time you say, well, you know what, because my mother doesn't agree with it. My father is not 100% behind it. My my spouse, my loved ones are not in agreement with it, then maybe it's not for me. Who told you that? I feel like you have a strong spiritual team, Leo. Blessed be to that. That they block every time there is something sent to steal, kill, or destroy, it gets blocked immediately. Not only by your spiritual team, but by your own higher self. Your auric field is not allowing the foolery, the buffoonery. It can't. The disregard, the disrespect, the demean. It's high and dry time, Leo Braveheart. Leo the Braveheart, that you came back unto you and you realized who the fuck you were on this day. See, that's the beautiful thing. Every day is a blessed opportunity for you to change your ways. I don't give a fuck who you was yesterday, the day before that, and the day before that. If you decide on this day that you want to stand in your power, that you want to operate out of your destiny, that you want to heed the call that's placed upon your life, I promise you, you'll see effective change immediately. But it starts with you. You will not have a cheerleader in this matter. You will not have people supporting you. You will not have them rooting for you. If anything, they're rooting against. They're praying for the very downfall of you. They're not even patiently waiting. They are praying every single day actively that you fail, that you bend, that you fold, that you break. You gonna let them in? And you gonna let them win? Or you gonna fight back and you gonna stand up as the Braveheart that you know that you are? See, because now I'm understanding why you was pulling so heavy on my energy, Leo. This is not about just basic mundane aspects of life. This is a spiritual warfare that has been raged over your life for forever long. You have been casualties in other people's battles with themselves, with their God, with their demons that they fight on a daily basis and they project over onto you. You are a casualty, sweetie. They lie on your name, Leo the Braveheart. They degrade your accolades and achievements. They spit on your gifts and capabilities. And you still give. You still love. You still care. Hear this and understand this to be truth. That will be the downfall of you. And this is not me telling you to become Stone Cold Steve Austin. No. This is me telling you to withdraw, to retreat, to become reclusive, to listen and become studious. When you sit still and you listen to God, not man, not woman, not child, you listen to God. You listen to your angels, your spirit guides that have always been there for you. They will direct you exactly where you need to be. You will see the very thing that I said that you wanted to be aligned in. You wanted to be set up within. You will see that happen naturally for you. It starts with being honest with yourself. It starts with being forthcoming with your mistakes and failures. And it starts with transitioning and transmuting that same energy that you give unto other people unto yourself. You deserve it. That business that you've been hiding that for yourself and proposing yourself to do for the last 2 years, go and do it. That degree that you've been putting off, you've been placing to the side saying, well, I'll eventually get it. Go and do it now. Now is the time. But it's just little me popping my shit. Leo, I want you to roar like the lion that you are. Let these motherfucking me people hear you and feel you too. Godspeed and Blessed Be, Leo the Braveheart. Is the sun being clean?